Hello, and welcome to the Reset Room. This is where we talk all things life and career resets, where we breathe, reflect, build, and rebuild our skills, and most importantly, we keep going and moving forward. I am Rhonda, and what's my story? Yeah, it's a big one. I have worked in and out of HR for 18 years, and with that, I have just seen, I've been at the hiring table, firing table, and most importantly, the negotiation table. And what I have seen far too many times is that women, particularly, reduce our ask for money. Either when we're about to get hired, maybe it's out of fear that we're not going to get that job, or even if it's like promotion time, performance evaluation time, shrinking our asks. And I wanted to come on this platform to build a community of support, know that we can ask for what we want, teach and show people how to do that and how to position yourself for more and to actually do that work. Hi, welcome in I got on the wrong colors. True Vine Wellness, welcome in. Saturdays has actually, though, I don't generally go live on Saturdays, but for the last couple of weeks, it's really been turning into like a new content creator, new live host, not really Q&A, but sort of like sharing what we've learned with each other so that we can all get better on this journey. Part of a current career reset that I am in is actually being here on TikTok as a new content creator and a new live host. So this is new for me. So folks are watching me reset in real time, which is great. But I've just learned so much in hey Pop, welcome in the 3 months that I've been here. I can't believe it's been 3 months already. But I've learned a lot in that time. And, I have the luxury, which is a good thing. Like I have the luxury to study a lot, to go into a lot of live host rooms. Like I'm an empty nester. I don't have kids at home. Hey, Tanika, welcome in. And I spend a lot of time like in a lot of live pros rooms, as well as a lot of A-Leaguers rooms and really learning. And so, hi, good to see you. Hey, I think you're new to my room. My name is Rhonda. I'm a career reset coach, whatever. Like, what does that mean? Basically, I help women specifically, but everything that I teach can apply to everyone. But basically, primarily work with helping women. Thank you for the heart me. As far as at work, change job, change careers, even industries, level up and get promoted and also get paid. Hi, Derek, welcome in. Saturdays, I've been doing pop-ups lately, and they've really started turning into like content creator, live host kind of Q&A and conversations where we've just been talking and sharing what we've learned. Hey, DJ, welcome in. For me, I've had the luxury, I've been on the platform like 3 months now, and like I'm an empty nester, so I got a lot of time, and I've spent a lot of time in the last 3 months really learning how best to kind of do this thing. And just really wanted to share and talk about some things that I've seen. And there's a few other folks that I've encountered. And just want to really share sort of that knowledge because I see some of the things, and not that I'm an expert at all. I've only been on here 3 months, but I've learned a little bit. Hey, I got on the wrong color shirt. Here's a live host lesson. When you wear white, because your comments are in white, Lafrido, welcome in. It's kind of blending out. So that's a lesson for me. Wear dark colors when you go on live. But hey, Reggie, welcome in. I've just seen, and again, interact with a lot of folks who want more information and questions. And there's so many like basic things I think that we miss when we get on the platform. Like there's no book. There's no rule book that tells us how to do this thing. Hey, Jehovah, welcome in. Someone else came in. Evil Men Do, welcome in. That's an interesting name. Hey, Kimmy, welcome in. Just wanted to kind of talk today about some things that I've seen on the content creator side and then also on the life host side and things that I've learned. For me, this is week 3. This is actually the end of week 3. Tomorrow will be the end of week 3 of me going live. For any of you that are content creators in here, do you go live? You do, Tanika? You go live? Okay, awesome. Hey, Mike, welcome in. You do. Awesome. How long have you been on the journey? It's been 3 months for me. Okay, so we're about the same time. How's it been going? It's been going pretty. Okay, awesome. Yeah, good to hear. Good to hear. Some basic things like on the content creation side that I've seen with some people, and people have asked me, like, hey, can you? And not that I'm an expert at all. I think I just move around in a lot of rooms. And so people see me, which, is part of the marketing that we do. If we're really doing this TikTok journey as a business, marketing is part of it. And so folks, I think, just see me moving around. And I think that just gives me more credibility in the space. Hey, Jazzy, welcome in. But a couple things I've seen a lot of people that don't have bios, and that's really like your billboard. It's your advertising, and not to I'm gonna just read mine because it's clear and sort of to the point. And I think it's a snapshot. Like my first ones was so wordy, and all of the pros that I've listened to is like too many words. People aren't gonna read all of that. Shrink it down. So mine says HR pro turn coach. I help women change jobs, get promoted, and get paid. And then GQ live host. And then I have my schedule, so folks know if they go to your profile, they know when they can find you online. And then I also have a free mini course and one-on-one consultations, and then it directs them, to my LINK. And so, that's really your billboard. So if if your bio needs a little help, like kind of tighten it up. You want to tell people quick, like people on this platform, they don't have patience. Like they're in and out, they're scrolling, and you want to, hey, Shatay, welcome in. And yeah, we just want to, tighten that up a bit. And I've heard, this one I hear a lot. Is there anybody in the chat? Is lifestyle your niche? Just curious. Because I'll tell you, I've heard lifestyle ain't a niche. It really isn't. All of the pros talk about niching down in terms of like who you're here, who your community is, and to really make sure. And for the main reason to niche down is so that the algorithm knows where and who to push your content to. Without that, how will they know? And so that's sort of a big mistake that I see people. And I go in Monster Mara's room. Hey, Noelle, a lot. Not sure if you're familiar with her. She's a live pro, but she talks about anytime, like nobody's trying to live your life. Like your lifestyle is not a niche, and to try you too. Yeah, exactly. And we learn so much from her. And, I've met a lot of newer creators that really haven't had the time to really get into rooms and learn. And I don't know if they even know that that's something we're supposed to do. Like there isn't a rule book. You sign up, you create your page, and no one is saying, hey, here's, the 101 things to do to be a great live host or to build great content. We're all kind of like figuring it out along the way. But the niche thing is one specifically. Just got to try and stick to the same niche. Exactly. And even if you're going to do like trending sounds and whatever, just, or a trend, just tie it back to your niche. Hey, Brenda, welcome in. Hey, Brenda, we're just talking about our content creator journey and sharing information and tips. What I was sharing, I've been on the platform just 3 months. And even though my big niche is career resetting and it's in the careers niche, this is a new reset for me. I'm a new content creator and new live host. And just wanted to share what I've learned and with other folks. I'm actually going to co-host a conversation tomorrow. Hey, Carol. Hey, Carol Bless. Welcome in. Good to see you. We're going to co-host a conversation tomorrow. We're in different niches, which is kind of cool. I think she's in the travel niche, another content creator friend of mine. And we've been at different phases on let me get that comment, Tanika, because that's a good one. I normally have a mod. So, okay. Tanika says TikTok is a lot of work and you got to be consistent. It really is. Like, I definitely didn't realize how much time and work that it puts in. Thank you for the heart, me, Carol. But yeah, it is a lot of work. And, for me, like it doesn't feel like work. Like, I still have my 9 to 5. I've been doing HR and work I do for many, many years. And, I'm in New York City. So, I get paid pretty well. and I'm good at it, but there's no passion there. Like it doesn't give me purpose. It's just a job. This is sort of what does that for me. So to your point, Tanika, it's a lot of hours learning, studying, perfecting, trying different things to see how does this work. Seeing, okay, if I create a piece of content like this, how will the algorithm react? So it is a lot of trial, error, and learning, but I think that's part of what makes it exciting too. And yeah, the consistency, like posting. Do you post every day? I post every day, at least one something every day. I'm not into the 10 and the 12 and the 25s. I see that and I was like, how do y'all have time for that? Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. I get one. If on a good day, I'll get in 3. Yeah, on a good day. But it's usually like, so I'm in the creator rewards program now. So I may do 1 minute content, not even every day, because it's a lot to get that 1+ minute. It actually has to be longer than a minute. And then I'll do like 2 shorts. So if I do 1 long, I'll do that plus 2 shorts. And that's on a good day. But some days it's just that 1 short and it's going to be what it's going to be. And particularly thinking about like return on investment, like, being in a creator rewards program, it's great, but going viral is probably the hardest way to make money on TikTok. So like, I don't want to spend that much energy in that space versus putting that energy and effort into like fleshing out my live host, conversations and what we're going to talk about in the chats. I'd rather spend that time there because again, just the cost benefit analysis, we monetize, we monetize more, in the live chat. Hey, C-Boy, that's my bestie. I was just talking about we're co-hosting a conversation tomorrow evening. Yeah, and I'm gonna, do some content on that. Cause again, we don't come with a rule book for this thing. We're all just kind of figuring it out on our own. Mama Lupe. Now see, this is when I get nervous. Oh my God. Mama Lupe just joined. Thank you for inviting me. She is such a sweetheart and she is a lovely, lovely live host. And I spend time in her room. And let me just tell you a little bit about her. Delette, oh my God, Mama Lupe, I'm gonna take your words. All the homies are coming in tonight. What she does is she helps us as content creators connect scripture to our why, which is so amazing because that's really like if your purpose and your why and why we're here is, sort of what it's all about. And we just got off of her live not too long ago. And I needed to clock some hours. GQ have us on that. We got demands. For those of you that are here, Tanika and the rest of you, are you all with the Live Host Agency? I'm with GQ. Just curious. I love you too. Thank you for popping in. You too, Delette. Delette is another live host, y'all. And I just love her vibe and her energy. I popped in her room earlier this week and she just is this bright light and just bubbly energy. And I could just sit there and just listen to her. And Delette, I was actually watching you from the FYP a couple days ago because I was supposed to be working. She just has a lovely energy. And I do this, and I don't know if you all do this, like I'll just go and sit in other live host rooms just to sort of learn, see how they maneuver, how they do things so we can learn, just to learn more too. Okay, you just joined the Live Host Agency. Good. Yeah. Like I said, haven't had to use them yet. Knock on wood. Thank goodness. But the training with GQ, that was one reason why I gravitated to them. Their training is really, really good. But yeah, it's been a cool journey. And actually, I'm gonna do a shameless plug. I have my graduation battle next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. The link is in my bio if you want to register. Oh, Delette, you're with GQ too. Yes, exactly. The training is so phenomenal. It really is. And I feel like that helped me to have a more solid footing in terms of doing this thing because it is all new. Thank you, Mama Lupe, for the populars. Yeah, so it's cool. But yeah, my grad battle is next week. I'm going to be on this platform tomorrow, farming power-ups and all that good stuff. So like I said, if you want to register for my battle, even if you can't throw, come and tap and just support. It's just a great accomplishment to have gotten through all the trainings and my first official live battle. I battle a lot and I love battling. Oh my God. I was like, I don't like video games, but I love battling. Yeah, and I love to snipe too, which is such a cool thing. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to just just having a good time next week. I have talked. Thank you, Delette, for being the new title gifter of the roses. Um, yeah, have talked with my opponent a couple times. This is not her grad battle. She said she's GQ's unofficial person. They pairing up all the new grads with her to battle. So yeah, but she's cool. She's been on the platform almost a year. Yeah, so I even sit in her room and just learn. Like there's just so much to learn and developing our own style and sort of how we do this thing, which has been just cool and exciting. So it has just been great. So we talked about like nailing our niche. Um, One thing too that I've seen and talking with a lot of other people on your content, and I'm just gonna brag a little bit. Like I have several videos that have more than 1,000 views, and I have one that is big viral. Yes, Delette, it is yes, my graduation battle. Thank you for registering. Um I have one piece of content I was saying that's gone big viral. I have more than 400,000 views on that piece of content. And one thing I learned early on is to make sure that you have text on screen on every piece of content, because I learned too along the way that a lot of people watch TikTok with the volume off so they can't hear you talking. Hey, Victoria. Thank you for hanging out. All the celebrities are coming in tonight. For those of you in the room, Victoria Kingdom Life is also a wonderful live host. Yeah, she combines battling with just Christ in class. She's a night owl. Like I woke up at 5, I think it was this morning. They were up battling. I was like, "Do you people sleep?" And it's so cool, like, because the battle world is, it can be a little strange, and everybody's not friendly out there. And people can bring the crazy, and she just diffuses all that, and like, God bless you, and Lord loves you, and it just diffuses all their crazy. It is a beautiful thing to see. I love it. Mama, you said you need some of that. She is awesome. And she does, like I said, she does it with such grace and class. It's just a beautiful thing to see. Hey, it's Tanya. Welcome in. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing to see. So yeah, for those of you that are new, just spend time in rooms. And like I said, I'm a note taker and I'm a student. Thank you for what is that? That's the Crystal. Oh, there it is. Crystal Dreams. Thank you. I just learned, and I'm a note taker and I'm a student. When I decide I'm going to do something, I'm in completely, and learning so much about it and getting it done. And thank you all for just hanging out with me. This has been so great. Wait, okay, 9 people. I don't know that I've ever had 9 people in the room. Not at one time. Woohoo! Oh, this is so awesome. Love Crystal. Oh my God, love Crystal. Yeah, I have to tell you this. My very first live, it was doing that 10-minute live that you have to do to unlock all the features. Thank you, Victoria. The campaign. First of all, I think this is the most disrespectful. I gotta do a screenshot. I think it's the most disrespectful GIFT that is out there. But yeah, there's a Turkey Time campaign. I know, Mama Lupe, it is. It's so disrespectful. Thank you for helping me meet that goal. Yeah, I was looking at the campaign. It ends tomorrow. It said you need a turkey face. You need some turkey face as your live goal. I'm like, whew. But I see you had to crown me. Thank you so much. It's like, let me crown you. Now let me slap you up a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just having a great time. I am meeting so many amazing people, like all of the homies, to use Mama Lupe's term, all the homies that joined today. it's just community. Like that is just an amazing thing. And, Saturdays has turned into, because I generally don't go live on Saturday, but it's really turned into like sharing. Hey, Vane, welcome in, content creators, stories. Oh, okay. Crystal. Yes. Love Crystal. I got to tell you this story. Love Crystal gave me my first heart me ever. It was on my very first live. It was the 10-minute thing to unlock all the things. And she gave me my heart me. And I said, oh my God, I almost started crying. I was like, but it was so awesome. Thank you, Crystal. Oh, and then listen, and on the 10-minute, I was on for 14 minutes. Someone co-hosted with me, ended up in a battle, and I won, y'all, with 80 little points. I was like, yes. That was my first yes, Crystal. So you always have a place in my heart. I was like, oh, Crystal, that's my first heart me. I'm gonna cry. But it was so cool and it was so great. Yeah, and this is week 3. So I am still plugging along. My TikTok bestie is on here, Poi. We're gonna co-host a conversation tomorrow because that's part of this Turkey Time campaign too. To co-host the conversation, but I'm doing all the campaigns. It's like if I can get 2 cents over here, 5 cents over here, a quarter over there, I am with it. I want it all. And just learning so much as we go through it. Showcase. I just stacked up my showcase, learning from you, Mama Lupe, because she's gone. We're gonna do some shoppable in her lives, which I love, and learning how to do that. Glad that I'm giving you a great memory. You did, Crystal, forever. You have that. You got Mama Lupe. Oh my goodness. What is all the things? That's one of those live hosts, the Live Fest. What is it? The Star Warm Up. Thank you. But yeah, so I loaded up my showcase. I haven't done a shoppable live yet, but Delette, I'm gonna come and watch you some more because she's rocking it over there. Oh, okay. Yeah. Delette is the one. She's in this room, Poi. Connect with her. I could just sit and watch her for hours and I'll be in there clicking, buying stuff, spending all my little money on TikTok. But I've at least twice this week. I've woken up and I had sales in my sleep. So I'm like, okay, this is really a thing. We gotta do this. Yeah, we gotta do this. So definitely having good products. But yeah, I'm gonna actually maybe next weekend or next week, I'm gonna do an actual shoppable live and kind of weave that into my conversation and figuring all that out. But thank you for the November. I'm learning and growing, as we all are on this journey. So things that you lose. Yeah, Delette, you're so right. Let me pin that comment because I think that is so important. I'm a perfume girly, so I done ordered a gazillion bottles of all the things. Mama Lupe, that Neuro gum. See, I don't even have my card on. Thank you for the confetti. But yes, so you're right. Selling things that you use and love is key. Exactly, because it's not selling. I'm just telling you how great it's worked for me. So if you all have time to spend time in rooms where you can learn and grow and just get better. And that's just sort of what it's been about here. Using boards. Do you all use boards in your rooms? Thank you, Poi. I've toyed with them every now and then. I don't know if they're helpful or not. I think when I think about using them for me, I think they're the most helpful really for people maybe on the FYF that are watching us from within, because it kind of can tell them what we're talking about today. Okay, Love Crystal, you use them. Have you found them helpful? Just curious. Okay, sometimes you do. Yeah. I'm just experimenting, with all of the things and all of the toys and tools that they give us to use and just sort of see how it goes. And oh, wait. Okay, missed that. They just have us out here making a fool of ourselves. But all in good fun. Yeah, so I'm going to try that more. Poi, I'm going to do that tomorrow. And I'm going to use the bubble message, which I don't do. Okay, hold on, Crystal. Let me grab your comment there. If you are teaching something, yes, and trying to just get people to engage definitely helps. Okay, yeah. So I try to do that. Like if it's an interesting topic, I think last week, one of the days I did resume and interview tips. And so I made that a board. And it did seem to bring a few more folks in the room who were, in that part of their journey. Okay, so I'll kind of keep doing that when it makes sense to. Something else I learned that I don't know if any of you like have your own products and businesses off of TikTok. But like I've seen a lot of live hosts say things like, you go to my, L to the I to the N to the K tree instead of saying the word link tree. But there in the settings, there is a button. It's a disclosure setting that you can turn it on. Like I keep mine on just in case inadvertently I, direct someone to my link. You're basically letting TikTok know that this is, part of something that you would do. So you won't get, that big old red thing to come up on your screen that says you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, but that is there. So you don't have to like spell out everything in code if you do. Next week, we are going to start talk about, when we get back to our regular schedule program, digital courses, building digital courses, and keep talking about additional revenue streams. We've been talking about that all of last week. For those of you that are new or watching from the hallway, I am Rhonda. I am a career reset coach. And if you're like, what is that? I help women change jobs, careers, industries, level up at work, get paid and promoted. Hey, Chris, welcome in. But everything that I teach, it isn't gender based. My passion is just to help women do it more because they don't do it as much at work. Kind of the analogy I always say is that, women knock on the door, men kick the door in. And we need to just have a little more of that gusto when we're asking for what we deserve. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mama. Oh, she said to reset my goal. Now, I've never did this live. Uh-oh. Okay, I hit the wrong one. That was a super fan one. Okay. Oh, it says add now. Get it. Oh, my fingers are fat. I can't get to it. Wait. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow, this is the first time doing this. Thank y'all. I'm so excited. See, I'm learning and perfecting in real time. Where are those? Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I did it. Hoo-hoo! Oh, yay! Look, I got to clap for myself. Thank you, love Crystal. Thank you, Mama. Yeah, so this has just been great. I needed to, GQ, we have those requirements and hours and time. And I don't normally, pop on the weekends, but I was like, I need to get some time on the clock and on the book. Thank you all. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow, this is a whole lot going on. Thank you. Woo. Oh, that is so cute though. Okay, wait, I got to get a screenshot. I am such a baby. Oh, this is so great. Thank you all. Move screenshots so I can check. Thank you. I think I am going to, no, Mama, I'm gonna go sit down. I am going to, see, y'all are just, whew, okay. Okay, one more. See, I was gonna go sit down, but oh no, those are TikTok be doing the most. That is so expensive. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Where's that one we just had? Because I think it's just cute. It's just pretty to me. The welcome star. I think it's just beautiful. Oh, welcome seal. That's what it is. All right. Thank you. I love you too. Thank you for stopping in, you and Delette. I'll see you later on if I can stay awake. Mama, do you know that I fall asleep mostly in every one of your lives? And y'all, she's not boring, but she's on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast. And so by 11 o'clock, I'm just fading really, really fast. I wake up. Mama said, girl, bye. It's the time difference. And listen, I do good because I'm normally the person that's in bed at 9 o'clock. TikTok has me like up and in these TikTok streets all night. Not who I normally am. So Yes, you keep me up, but the word is so good. It's so good, y'all. If you have a chance to check her out, connect with her. She is an amazing. That's my backup, y'all. Did y'all see that Rhonda? What is it? What did I call myself? Shops finds or something like that. Get a backup. Start a backup if you don't have one. All the live pros have talked about just having one. That in the event something happens with your main account, you can, you've already got a place set up that you can tell your folks where to come find you. So just because there's so much craziness that be going on out here on this app. Yes, I am going to wind it down. And Mama, I'm going to see you later. And thank you all for hanging out with me and sharing all of our knowledge and journeys and experiences and being able to learn from one another. Thank you all for all the love and presence. And yeah, I will see you all in the TikTok streets. Have a good night.